band doubleheader here. This is Pavement, and we have Steve Malkmus and Bob Nastanovich, who is the drummer, guitar player, and singer. So, Crooked Rain, pressure making this record after coming off your relative largeness after the first album. Your reputation was so huge after that album. So, a lot to live up to.
Oh, really?
Are you going to talk?
We didn't feel the pressure, not severely or anything like that. There was kind of a large gap there, so.
Do you guys read?
We're not aware of it.
Do you guys read your reviews? Because there were like everyone was like glowing your album of the year, letting Spin. Was it Village Voice album of the year too?
Number 2 behind Arrested Development.
So, hey, Steven, are you going to talk?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure of that.
Do you feel any pressure?
No. Pressure can be good sometimes. I mean, people pay tons of money for expensive massages, and you know, ours was free.
Do you want? It seems that anything I've read about you guys, you sort of have this like fear of success.
Not a fear.
Just an unwillingness to be successful.
No, we've done everything that we can do actually to be successful.
You sort of downplay it, from what I can gather. Steven?
Well, perhaps that's true, but on the other hand, I think that maybe the kind of success that what you consider success wouldn't be success to us, you know.
Do you want to play
perhaps.
arenas?
Pardon?
Do you want to play arenas? Do you want to like play?
Sure, we wouldn't have any problems with that, I don't think.
You seemed to mention that the band is sort of like not like a career thing that you want, something like you're doing right now. It's like not like, you know, not like a Rolling Stones commitment or something, or U2 or whatever.
Well, I don't like to think of music in career terms at all. And whenever I hear people talking
like
about that
trying to
side,
like...
No, not necessarily you, just in general. That's like one of the duller aspects of music, you know. I like to hear about, you know, songs and tours and backstage melees and stuff like that.
You want to talk about something even more boring? How about who had to twist your arm to do a video?
We just actually finally got around to it. It was always just kind of a low priority. And we just finally decided to do it in January.
Was it
easy work?
Was it okay?
Yeah,
not
6 hours, you know, pretty painless.
It's a nice
pretty simple video.
Nice little video that you have.
Thanks.
We're going to take a look at it right now.
All right.
We'll be performing later on. I have a really dry mouth for some reason.
Thank you, Louis.
You're welcome, my friend. Here it is. Come here. I mean, the closer I get here on 120 Minutes, I'm here with Bob and Steve. The more I ignore you, the closer you get.
That's right.
Do you have any feelings on, as soon as we play Morrissey? Everybody has a sort of opinion on Morrissey, or do you have none?
We like the song titles.
He does have the greatest song titles.
Ouija board.
November spawned a monster.
There we go.
William, Will Lewis.
It's really nothing. Your lineup is
15 minutes with you. Sorry.
Save that for later, okay? Your lineup has remained pretty steady. You had a couple, I guess, you had a drummer walk out on you. And what has happened? What has happened in the history of Pavement, ins and outs, things like that?
We've pretty much had the same deck of cards the whole way, and we just continue dealing them out. You know, behind the drums, five things to hit, one person. Speaking of drums, you are one of two drums.
Yeah, I just play 2 little drums.
Why do
floor tom and a snare.
Now, why do you guys have 2 drummers?
I can't play a kick drum. So,
oh, so they had to recruit somebody in, they didn't want to fire you?
That's right, because I drive the band
and you
take care of the accounts.
And you're the responsible one.
That's right. So.
Well,
makes sense.
I thank God, because I thought you were going to give a Grateful Dead influence or something, say, or Bow Wow or something like that.
Fine bands, both.
Yes, they are. Stay with us for more conversation with Stephen and Bob, this live performance from Pavement. It's 120 Minutes continues. Hour, we're going to have an MTV premiere of the amazing new Rollins video, but right now, Bob and Stephen from Pavement are here. Let's talk about the songs that you've done, your new album. Did you say it was more classic rock, this album, than Slanted and Enchanted?
Did you say that?
Did you say that?
No.
It's more pop, though.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I said before, the drums are louder and the vocals are louder.
Does it have to do with maturing, or does it just have to do with that's the kind of album you want to make? You might go back to do that?
Yeah, I don't, it's hard to say it's a maturity thing, because we're pretty immature as it is. When you turn 14 from 13, you know, it's hard to say, oh, you know.
How about the song on the No Alternative record, which is
like an REM tribute.
Yes, it is, to a song off of Reckoning.
Right. Well, that whole era of REM. Most of the members of this band grew up with REM, so we were like 14, 15, and 16. They were like one of the most exciting things going on, and we got really carried away with things like Chronic Town and Murmur and Reckoning and Fables of the Reconstruction. It was just like a big part of our teenage lives, so sort of made sense.
Have you had any feedback from the members of REM?
Not that I've heard specifically, but I think that they understand that it's definitely not a stab at them or anything like that, so hopefully they take it as fairly complimentary.
When we come back, what I want to do is talk about the stabs that you do take, if we can, if it's
fine.
Okay. As more conversation with Bob and Steven from Pavement continues, as 120 continues tonight, but first we have a brand new video from San Diego band Lucy's Fur Coat. It's called John. 20 minutes. This is Bob, that's Steven, they're from Pavement. You guys write a lot of songs about, it seems like, about music in the music business, or the state of music, pop stuff?
Not that many. What, 3?
3 songs?
Out of 50 in our career. But yeah, on this record, there are a few.
You know what? Maybe it's bad on my part. Those songs seem to stand out.
Yeah.
Just, you know.
Because
the lyrics.
Yeah.
They're newsworthy, I guess. And they make good copy.
Especially the song, oh God, I'm gonna space and forget the name of it.
Come on, Lewis. You got do. The stage was set. Dun, dun, dun,
Range
dun.
Life.
There you go. Sorry, I can't even really do it that well that way. But what about Range Life?
Yeah, what about it? There's a reference to, I guess, Smashing Pumpkins and Stone Temple Pilots.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about those groups in that song at the end of it. For no real reason other than to, you know, give some life to the end of the song, you know. It was stopping to breathe.
What about a tour? You guys are currently on tour.
Working hard.
Working hard?
Yeah. Long tour.
Driving
This is
your
our
van?
biggest U.S. tour. We have a very nice van. And a car, a satellite car. So this is extremely deluxe over our previous tours.
This is big leagues.
Yeah, well, AAA.
Yeah. And how long does it go for?
It goes until mid-May. We're finishing in Morgantown, West Virginia, which should be interesting, but we're doing the whole loop around the country, and we just got back from Europe and had about 40 hours off, so I don't know if we're entirely rejuvenated at this point.
Do you guys get along okay, though? You ever,
Oh, yeah. Sure, we do.
I don't know how, like,
I don't know, I mean, like,
honest that was.
Yeah, I think that we do, Lewis, actually, and we're kind of old men at this point.
Oh, please.
In certain
what are you,
ways.
23, 24?
No, mid-20s or, you know, so, but we don't live that close to each other, so we're happy to be around each other for a while. And, you know, when you burn out on somebody, you just give them some space.
Hey, Steven, looks like the most painful experience for you, is it?
It's not bad.
It's not bad?
It's just sitting next to me.
You're grimacing going, you're just
No,
going,
no,
you're going,
that wasn't,
oh.
no. I think you misinterpreted me again.
You know, I'm all about misinterpreting, I swear to God.
That's all right, Louis. I'm the buffer guy.
Okay.
We're not,
you know, God would love you for that. Be sure to stay
No
with
problem,
us.
man.
Thanks for coming by the way, and they'll be playing a little bit later on. And stay with us, okay? It's 120 Minutes continues.